Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zainal Abdurrahman from class 12 Multimedia 2. I will present the assignment presenting reports. Introduction and background. This report was conducted in order to find out student favorite music in a vacation high school in Tangerang. The survey took by WhatsApp application media. The methodology employed was a written questionnaire. The student was given equal time to complete the questionnaire and the question, as were explained in Bahasa Indonesia and English. 5 students between the ages of 16 and 17 were surveyed. They are 3 male and 2 females. Detail and finding. Movie genre that are liked by everyone, especially teenagers, are horror, romance, action, thriller, fantasy, and comedy. Horror is very scary movie, but horror films have a lot of fans. Romance is a film that tells the story of someone love, which is sure to make the audience feel excited. Comedy is a film that tells about horror, which will make the audience laugh. Thriller is a film that tells usually around a more realistic life, such as murder case, psychiatric disorders, mysteries, space, of even conspiracy theories. Fantasy is a film that tells about magical and supernatural elements, dabbing in a world that seems completely surreal but is actually very logical. Action is a film that tells about violence in the form of terrorists, robbers, psychopaths, criminals, or mafia gangsters who are the main antagonists in the story. There are many titles that are liked by everyone, especially teenagers, such as Meanwhile for horror film titles, Two Blue Stripes, Dylan, Dear Nathan, Too Handsome, and a romantic movie title fantasy, The Hobbit, makes you seem to enter into a fantasy world. Titles thriller film such as a Jigsaw, a little mixed with sadistic or bloody scenes. Titles action films such as Harry Potter, Now You See Me, Game of Thrones. There are many scenes that the audience does not expect or the storyline is difficult guess. And for titles in comedy film as a Cek Toko Sebelah. Conclusion and recommendation. Among teenagers, it seems that they really like the genre of film about horror, romance, action, thriller, fantasy, and comedy. Because horror movie give us an impression that makes us not afraid. Romantic film give a positive impression, namely that we are more careful in love so that later we will not hurt us. Action film give us we can invite the good stories and the bad ones just let us make a lessons. Thriller film give us invites you to think about how to solve the mystery each clue so that we can know the consequence of the storyline if it is true and make those who watch is curious. Fantasy film give us make those who watch the film broke into make image and is if we are that position. Comedy film give us a positive impression that is they make you fun every day. Thank you. So many precision from me more or less apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.